This is a 1964 Chevy Impala, and it's a really nice looking driver restoration on its way to being complete. This is one of those ones where you see guys advertise them as 95% complete or 98% complete, because basically it needs like some doorknobs put on, stuff like that. But overall the vehicle is pretty much done. It's got a Chevy 350 V8. It's a crate engine that was just put in it. Nicely detailed, shorty headers, new everything, new intake, new Edelbrock carburetor, very nicely detailed. I mean, this looks really nice for a car show. It's got a new aluminum radiator in it. Personally, I'm not that crazy about these air cleaners, but you know, for 40 bucks, 50 bucks, you put another air cleaner on it. But I love the valve covers, very nice chrome Chevy valve covers. Underneath the hood, the inner fender wells and firewall and everything is extremely clean. Frame, suspension parts have all been cleaned and painted. This is well on its way to being a nice driver, even what you might call kind of, people start calling these like a show and go when they're detailed that nicely underneath. I'm just gonna reach in here. And you know, they like to have the pedal tapped twice before you crank them. There we go. Engine runs perfect. In fact, I just drove it back from Atlanta. We picked it up in Atlanta, and I decided to drive it back. New Flowmaster exhaust. Got a really nice sound to it, nice tone. Good throttle response. Sounds really nice. She's running, I must have a 160 thermostat in it, because I was driving it on the way here. It looked like it was running about 160, maybe 165. Partly it is cold here in Atlanta right now. I've already got the trunk popped, so paint looks nice under the trunk. Inside the trunk, rust free, super clean. And the guy who was building this car, I mean, he was taking his time to do the little details right. So trunk pan is in great shape. It looks like it's been cleaned and undercoated. It's got a disc brake conversion kit that comes with the car, and I don't know, that's worth $500–600 bucks. It's all there, and it's all brand new. Even the pads are there and everything. Powered disc brake conversion kit for the front, specifically made for a 1964 Impala. Every single piece is here for it. 2 brand new Michelin tires to match the ones they go on the front, to match the ones on the rear of the Boyd Coddington wheels. And all the weather stripping is in good shape. They took the weather stripping off when they painted the car. This is a really nice driver quality paint job. Really sharp car running down the road. It's got a little bit of light metallic fleck in it. It's not gaudy. It's really tasteful looking, and it looks really sharp. Walking around the car, the body's super straight. The paint's about 1.5 years old. It is a driver, and it's been being driven. It's, if you eagle eye the car, you'll find a couple of tiny spots where there might be a slight imperfection in the paint, but they're really hard to find. Little spot right there. The body is super straight, and I'm not finding any rust in the car. Top is in good shape, no dents, no dimples, very clean. Brand new mirror in a box in the trunk. Of course, the mirror is missing right here, but you can see where it goes on. Deck lid looks really good. It's a sharp driver, Looks like the rear bumper would chrome polish out really nice, and look almost new. The front bumper's got a little bit of pitting on it. It looks a little bit older than the rear bumper. All the trim down the sides looks excellent. No dings or dents in the trim. These are this is original bumper. Yeah, that looks like an original bumper, and it's got some original. It looks like an original bumper. It looks like the rear bumper was replaced and looks like new. Lights work, turn signals work, brake lights work. It's got Boyd Coddington 2-piece billet aluminum wheels on it. They look really, really sharp on this car. Personally, I'd put a little bit more meat on the tires on this car. I like a little fatter tire, but that's me personally. I believe there's 7s in the front and 8s in the back, but they've got a nice reveal. 17-inch wheels. Got a really nice reveal on the back. Those are expensive wheels. Inside of the car's been redone. It's still, like I said, there's a couple of little things that the car lacks. We've got the sun visors here. They need to be installed. We've got the door handles, inside door handles. They need to be screwed on, painted or fabriced. But the inside of the fabric of the car has been done. The pleat on it's very nice. It's got a classic pleat, and then it's got like a faux ostrich look. I don't normally like this ostrich style, but they did it very tastefully, and I actually really like it in this car because it doesn't pop. A lot of times guys are doing like these super bright colors, like an orangey, you know, tans and browns and stuff like that. This is really tastefully done, and I think it blends in. It looks really nice on the car. The dashboard looks like it was sanded and painted. It looks really clean. It needs the glove compartment needs a new lock for it. Of course, I would order original style new radio, the ones that you can plug your iPod into. The guy wired up the fan for the heater, put it in here because sometimes these can be a little hard to discern how to turn them on and off. So he said in the meantime, while I was trying to figure that out, he'd put that there. The aftermarket gauges under here, I'm not that crazy about. But sometimes what I like to do is put them on a hinge so they kind of hinge up. It is nice to have them, know that your oil pressure is good and know what your temperature is. It's got a B&M shifter in the center. Personally, I'm not that crazy about that either, but for like 45 bucks, they make a shifter that looks like a 4-speed. It's really an automatic, but you can't tell when you glance inside the car, and that would be an easy change. Of course, it was an original column shift, and you can see where that was. The tachometer does work, and the odometer is showing 81,999 miles. Clock does not work. The interior looks very nice. Back seat looks really good. I mean, it looks brand new. Headliner, new. Underneath the car, super clean. Brand new Flowmaster exhaust. Clean floor pans, rust free. I crawled around underneath this car earlier. I'm trying to do that now with the camera. I didn't find any rust underneath at all. Inner fender wells look good underneath the car. Back of the trunk pan, bottom of the trunk pan, all super clean. So far, no rust popping out to me at all on the car, and everything looks to be original. It doesn't look like new floor pans, looks like original floor pans. They could be replacements, and somebody just did a really good job doing a factory replacement, but I think it's quite possible these are original. Very clean. So there you have it. This is a 1964 Impala, and actually I'll finish off the video by taking it for a quick drive. Like I said, I just drove it back from Atlanta, so stop and go traffic was good. It's not overheating. Pump the gas pedal. There we go. Like I said, the tachometer does work. Oh, it has power steering. I'll tell you what, you put that power brake booster in the car, man. You power steering, power disc brakes. Boy, this thing would be awesome. But I gotta tell you what, it steers great right now. It actually stops really good with the brake kit that's on it right now, which is just the original brakes. You can hear the transmission shifts out good. And the car stops straight and true. I'm not even touching the steering wheel. It's got some good get up and go. For an over 4,000 pound car, it moves. So there you have it. This is going to make somebody nice driver, nice and reliable. Engine runs perfect, transmission shifts perfect, brake works great. I mean, this is a driver as is, and with just a little bit of work, a little finishing up, like installing the radio. And oh, I've also got in the trunk, like I said, I've got the new mirrors, brand new mirrors in the box for the outside. The sun visors, I want to just double check and make sure I mention everything that we've got. Oh, brand new billet window cranks. They need to be put on. It's just little stuff. It's those little things that you just finish off. In fact, a lot of times, honestly, I like getting a car like this where it just needs a few little things to finish it up, because I don't have to do anything major or spend any expensive money on it. But I still can, you know, wrench on it in the shop and put it in the garage, grab a couple beers and hang out with the buddies in the car and just kind of finish it up. I mean, even going over those railroad tracks, this car just rides so smooth. So I love these old boats, you know, big old boats. So there you have it. I think somebody's gonna be super happy with this car. So much fun.